remembers Twisted Metal? Do you go back that far in gaming? For those that don't know your gaming history, it was one of Sony's very first IPs, and while the franchise was never at the same popularity level as something like a God of War or an Uncharted, it has a passionate fan base, and it helped define the vehicular combat genre, which was pretty popular in the days of the PlayStation 1 and 2. Welcome to VGL, everybody. Chaos here today. I've got some exciting news for you. If you're a fan of the Twisted Metal franchise, if you've been wondering when are we getting it back, well, we have major PS5 reboot leaks. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you have your notifications on. Let me know if you're ready to face Sweet Tooth once again, and let's get into it. The main series concluded in 2005 with Twisted Metal Head On for the PS2. Then there was a series reboot in 2012, simply titled Twisted Metal, and it failed to capture the essence of the original. Since then, the franchise has been very quiet, but there's been a number of rumors suggesting Sony wants to change that. We're also getting a live action show. For the last few months, a number of industry insiders claim that a Twisted Metal reboot for the PS5 is in development. The other day, we got further confirmation that these intel drops are accurate. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. Everything is subject to change, especially when it's not confirmed, but from the looks of it, the Twisted Metal reboot is in development. We even know who's making it. So according to David Jaffe, who's been right on a ton of leaks in the past, the reports of a new Twisted Metal game being in development are true. The previous report stated the game was in development at Lucid Games, a studio based out of Liverpool that was founded in 2011. That name may sound familiar to some of you. They're the developers of Destruction All-Stars, but they also worked on Geometry Wars 3, and they helped port GTA Liberty City Stories to mobile devices. So they have a very wide skill set. Now, they haven't made any super high-profile games just yet, but it seems that Sony is giving them their shot at it. A while back, Tom Henderson, one of the most trusted names in gaming leaks, he stated the reboot would be released in 2023, and it's going to have a heavy multiplayer component. Now, some of the earliest reports we've ever heard about it was that Lucid Games' new project was going to be an exciting new generation, next-generation multiplayer game. So if it is indeed Twisted Metal, we can probably expect PS5 exclusivity and feature both local and online multiplayer. After all, classic Twisted Metal games were known for their crazy multiplayer experiences, and if Sony really wants to push the PS5 as a good system for multiplayer fans, this is the platform. Recently, Sony had seemingly turned away from multiplayer exclusives altogether in order to focus on more cinematic single-player experiences like God of War, but that shut down a massive potential market. I mean, remember when Sony had a ton of single-player and multiplayer exclusives? It's time to go back. Nothing official is confirmed, but we have countless sources claiming this is real. Lucid Games still has a lot to prove. They're relatively new to the industry, still haven't developed a AAA console game, but I'm down to root for the underdog, for the little guy, and I think the world could use a Twisted Metal reboot more than ever. With Sony's hyper-focus on single-player experiences, there's a massive hole in their lineup for the most casual multiplayer-focused games, and that is where Twisted Metal would shine. Now, the reports claim that we should be seeing Twisted Metal sometime next year, so hopefully Sony gives us a teaser at their next conference, and personally, I think we're going to get a formal announcement in early 2023, and then they launch sometime in the middle of the year or toward the holiday season. You have to put it in between games like God of War and Spider-Man. You can't kill your launch, but you can bookmark this video. Come back, and if you want my official prediction, I say a reveal in the first half of 2023, and then a launch later on that year, probably early fall. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you soon.